Welcome back. Another SuperCoach episode. Big week this week. Plenty of high scores around.
Huge week.
I'll continue to shot up the rankings, which is nice.
Yeah, you're starting to warm up.
Finally, just warming up.
It's only taken 5.5 weeks, but you're warming into it.
Just peaking at the right time, mate.
Yep.
Timing my run. I've got a score of 1285.
Beautiful.
Top 3%. Season rank, we've gone up 16,000 spots.
I think you might be the first person top 3% in the league. Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
Old mate would have been top 1%, surely.
But yeah, season rank of 15,617. So
Nice.
getting back up there, bit higher than I was. 70,000 a couple of weeks ago. So just shows you, a couple of good weeks, and you can get right up there. So
That's it.
if you're struggling down the bottom, just don't give up.
Be better.
You just
No jokes.
you're just a couple of good weeks away.
I mean, I got 700 last week.
Yeah.
Anything can fucking happen.
Yeah. What did you get?
I did all right.
1231.
Yep.
So you're ranked at 53,653.
I think that's 30,000 spots from last week, so that's good.
Getting there.
I went from fucking 20 to 80.
Mm.
Now I'm fucking back up.
Yeah. Wilton did well for you. It was a
Very well.
good pickup.
Very well.
Dylan Brown, didn't sell him, so that was
DB.
good for you.
And my skipper
Your skipper.
did thanks for the Schiller tip, by the way. Thank you. 70. We'll
70.
take that, dude.
And 150k he made in a week, which is outstanding. He'll make another probably 70k this week too.
And then I'll be selling him for someone good. Hopefully the Cleary comes back around the time I sell him. So I don't lose much, I just gain.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. For me, we made 2 trades last week. I was very big. I went Dylan Brown I ended up selling for Schiller, which I'm okay-ish with, but yeah, obviously he did pretty well. Dylan Brown looking a lot better with RC.
Looks 10 times better with RC next to him.
Kind of regret selling that a little bit, but it is what it is. And another trade that I also regret, I decided last minute because I wanted to make another trade. I was going to go Pappenhausen to Ponga.
Yep.
But I was like, they've got the Bulldogs. I think Pappenhausen, he can score well. He's got a good draw coming up.
I mean, it wasn't horrible.
He scored a try in like the first minute, and I thought, here we go. He's in for a big one here. Had the vice captaincy on him.
Yep.
But didn't really do much else. Got sin binned as well. So probably in hindsight, probably should have went Pappenhausen to Ponga, but I don't know.
Ponga only got 91. It's not a massive difference, really.
But it's hard because he's not bad enough. Pappenhausen isn't bad enough to sell. I really want Ponga, but anyway,
too late, mate. You're off the train. You're not welcome.
I'll get him this week, but we'll see. So I ended up going. I was just going to save a trade. I'm like, you know what? I'll just save a trade, but I just couldn't help myself. Went last minute. Went Lussick up to Grant, which I don't. Look, I'm not too disappointed. I think Grant's a much better long-term option, so I'm happy enough with that.
Lussick just had the night of his life.
Yeah, you got to try assist. You got to try.
Probably
still only scored 70 points or something. So, not too upset with that, but obviously,
could have been better.
He made a bit of money, and Grant lost a bit of money, so didn't really work out there. But anyway, hey, that's SuperCoach.
Welcome to SuperCoach.
Now this week.
Can I just highlight our top scorer in the league?
Yes, go for it.
Fucking mammoth total. I can't say his name ever correctly. Rax Ravkins. 1,388. Holy fuck.
Decent score.
Click on his team and you'll be like gobsmacked. Like his backs just had a field day.
Yeah.
A fucking field day like no other. I don't know who you are, my friend. There you are. 78, sorry. 1,378.
Yeah.
His backs had a fucking field day.
And captain Val Holmes, so he could have got a lot more if he captain to someone else, but
Lomax. Like anyone really.
Yeah.
But yeah, just looking at his whole team,
we had Joey Manu.
Nothing below 50, I believe, which is nuts.
Very good score.
It's nuts. We don't know who you are, so make yourself known on the YouTube so we can maybe have a chat going too, or pay. I don't know, something. We'd like to get to know you. Fuck, we're versing you. I don't know who Georgia is. I don't know who Rax is.
Yeah.
Handsy for Dillbags. He's a bit handsy. Stay away from him. But yeah, let yourself be known. Reach out to the Instagram. Let us know who you are so we can fucking...
Yeah, drop a comment, say
you know,
hi,
it'd be nice.
have a chat.
Because he's going to be a fucking... He looks to be the one to beat.
Mm.
Him and old mate coming first.
Mm.
So, shout out to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we should get some tips off him.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Fucking hell. You're at the wrong show. Rax's tips.
But yeah, no, I didn't do too bad. Obviously, May was outstanding.
Oh, he was. He just builds into a game, doesn't he?
So 86 points. He's incredible.
Base.
Kaipi is poor. He was really good. Firma was outstanding. I'm glad I held on to him. Another 70 from him. So he's start making a bit of money for me, hopefully.
Going to be hard to drop him the way he's been playing.
Yeah.
And when they're going to win against Manly this week.
Sean Lane, he was looked shit, but he got 50 points somehow.
He was.
I don't really know what he did, but
he dropped the ball a couple of times. Got a haircut.
Yeah. I was watching the game live, and I didn't even know he was on the field half the time.
He wasn't good.
But anyway, got 50 points, so I'll take it. Ben Travojevic crossed over for a try, got 57. Unfortunately, did his hammy. So
then hurt himself. He'll be gone for a fair while.
3 weeks, I think, is the diagnosis.
He's probably going to be a trade angle then.
Yeah.
He's made some. Has he made money or has he lost money at this point?
He's made a little bit of money, I think about 70k. Yeah.
70k, 80k. So.
Still got a low break even, so you can hold him. But he's not going to be playing for the next few weeks, so it just depends. If you're relying on him in your team, then he's probably a sell.
I'm thinking of moving him for Zeri.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I think that'll be a pretty
Zeri
popular,
looks fucking good.
Very popular trade. With it, obviously you've got Iro, but a lot of people will be going to Iro as well, which we'll touch on in a minute.
Had him since round one.
Smitty's 68 is
he was awesome.
Going strength to strength. Played the whole 90 minutes.
I think it's going to be hard for Big Red to start when he's actually fit and healthy.
Yeah.
I think he showed Ricky what he's about. Old Smithies.
Smithy is just
hard work.
He's exactly what Ricky wants. Like he's that hard working, gets through his work.
He doesn't give penalties away either.
Yeah.
For a big lad.
Yeah. Doesn't really drop the ball. Doesn't make mistakes.
Nope.
He's not exciting. He's not going to score many tries, but like
wait till he does.
He's had one offload in his first 6 games, so he's not too exciting, but you
need players like that to win football games, to win championships, to win comps. You need them.
Coruscant, 63 with a try assist. I thought he was a bit quiet.
And I thought he was quiet, so he'll take 63.
Yeah. Obviously got that early try assist, but didn't do much else after that. But
that was a fucking unbelievable pass.
Nico Hines, 82.
He was good.
He was
controlled
solid.
The game.
Yeah, I'll take it. I captained him, so...
His kicking game down the short side really impressed me.
Yeah.
I liked that. I was a massive fan of him just targeting Gray.
Yeah.
Huge fan of that.
I'm surprised he got that many points, to be honest. Like, his kicking game was good, but he didn't do much else, I thought, and you obviously don't get points unless you get a try assist.
2 or 3 try assists. He got 2 or 3. So...
Hutchison with 33.
No, you got to trade him.
I'm waiting for Cleary to come back. I was going to go Hutchison to Cleary this week if he was back, but
round 8 they're saying.
Yeah, so I don't want to trade Hutchison to someone and then have to trade Cleary again. Yeah. So I'm just going to hold him for now.
Fucking shit.
He's losing money, but if he can get a try assist or something, get just 60 points so he doesn't lose much more.
Just do something. Yeah, make a tackle. Anything.
I had a dream about him.
God, this
is fucking how sad my life's going at the moment. I'm dreaming about fucking Drew Hutchison. He got a try assist for me.
Fuck me.
I was happy. So,
who did you put over?
Might be Sherry.
Jesus Christ. You all right?
It was on the right side. He just little short ball and no, it wouldn't have been Sherry because he would have been on the left. So I don't know who it was, but.
Put someone over.
He put someone over.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Crichton, I think it was. So, there you go. Good news for Hutchison owners. Yeah. That's where I'm at the moment.
Good week. Should we check the scores?
Yeah. Mulatalo, 110. Very, very good.
The tries were the big ones, I think.
2 try assists, 2 tries, I think. So, very good. Val Holmes, 70. Tuivasa-Sheck 50 was pretty quiet, but still got 50.
Dropped the ball twice. If he didn't have those 2 drops, he'd be up towards the 70s.
Schiller, as we talked about, 69, made 150k. Absolutely incredible.
He's been so good, but just in general.
He's got a break even of negative 60, so he's probably going to make another 100k.
Fuck, that's nice.
Yeah.
he might be keeping. He could seriously get up towards like 5. Like he's playing well too. Like
the other.
he's playing really well.
There weren't too many bad scores. Apart from the hammer.
Well, he got injured. He had 4, I think.
So what wasn't the carnage that we had last week where it was just low scores left, right, and centre. But much better this week. Pongo did really well. Got 91.
91.
Which, considering he was injured half the game,
he would have had 130 if he didn't have that 25-minute period of death.
Yeah. And that's with no try assists either. So that's really good for that's just really good. Joey Manu, a lot of people traded him in. Got 117. But he is back in the centres this week. So not expecting
those sort of numbers
again. But I think he'll still be solid. But obviously you'd rather him at fullback. May we talked about Angus Crichton, 79. With no real attacking stats. He had a try assist, but it got taken off him. Just a try contribution for him and 79 points, playing 80 minutes. So he looks to be playing 80 minutes.
In favour at the moment.
But I'm still scared. I don't know what Trent Robinson's going to do with his minutes, to be honest. But you've almost, I'm looking at him this week, hoping that he can retain that 80-minute role. Storm Bulldogs.
Biggest score of the week, the Fox.
Yeah, 162.
He had a game. He did have a game.
For the 1% of people that have him, you're cheering.
You're loving it. Knowing them, they're Bulldogs fans, and they would have captained him.
You got Bronson Cherry too, 87. He's looking really good.
His work rate from the back, huge.
Kick-out, doing good as well.
Wonders.
He's been really good the last few weeks.
He's probably the Bulldogs' best, you'd say, so far this year.
81s for him. Burden, 79. Looked real good too. Curran, 64. Just getting through his work, doing really good. So anyone that owns him, you can't complain with that.
You take it.
Salmon, he's got 50. I don't know how.
He said, fuck the 30s.
Yeah.
I'm going to 50.
He got, 38 like 4 weeks in a row, and now he's picked up at 50. So if you held on to him, he's going to make you a little bit more money.
36, 35, 35, 35, 50. That is nuts. 35, 3 straight weeks.
Yeah. Played 80 minutes. So
that's why.
Yeah. Very good.
That's funny as fuck, to be honest. 35, 3 straight weeks. That's harder than getting 100.
I reckon. Let's move on anyway. Broncos and Dolphins. Obviously, we talked about the hammer. Just 4 points for him. Seen a couple of people captain him as well, so
that would have fucking
it's harsh, especially on a week like this where there's not many people that had bad scores. So
don't worry, I had Teddy captain too.
Yeah,
into 4, so I feel your pain.
Bostock, he got saved with a late try, got 53.
He did.
He's probably a sell this week, I reckon. He's not going to make much more money. So he's an easy downgrade to Iro. That's what I'm looking at.
Yep.
He's 500k, so you're going to make a fair bit of money there.
Massive amounts.
Xavier Willison, 80
and this
points.
is Iro's 3rd week.
Yeah.
So,
Willison, 80. So he's really good. If you jumped on him,
he's good.
He looks outstanding.
Well, everyone had him at the start of the season, and then when he wasn't getting selected, everyone jumped off him, obviously, except for the diehard fans like me with Iro. And now, you're reaping the rewards of waiting.
Carrigan, 73, just all in base.
Every week, 70-something, 80.
He's just so solid. Like, you just cannot go wrong with him. That's about it. Not much more.
Else.
Reece Walsh got 38.
First game back, you could see he wasn't all there yet.
Yeah.
But
he looked very hesitant to kind of run the ball a fair bit, which
he'll
is
be
understandable.
Back this week, he'll be back to his normal self.
Warriors and Manly, what a game that was.
DCE and Sean Johnson, that was fucking so fun to watch.
Chance Nickel Clockstad.
46 metres.
Yeah, plenty of running metres, 96.
And he was in everything. Everything.
So good. Like, he got, just in runs, 57 points.
That's fucking
in just runs.
Crazy.
It is insane. So.
Oh my God.
Like,
that's actually that's nuts.
He's got 96 points, right? without any tries, any
no
try
tries.
assists.
Yeah,
So if he gets a couple of that, he's 150.
like, fuck, he was good.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're going to see more of from Chance now too. More of a running side.
Hmm.
Obviously, he's still got the playmaking.
Yeah.
Playmaking's still fucking there, but
Yeah.
fuck, he was good.
Yeah. Cherry Evans 103. So if you went Cleary to Cherry Evans a few weeks ago,
Loving it.
you are cheering. In hindsight, I should have done that too, but hey. Same thing if you went
win
to
some, but you
Johnson.
lose more.
That's it. Same thing if you went SJ 95. He's been brilliant the last few weeks.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, I can't look at either of them because I want Cleary.
Mitch Barnett's been awesome.
He's
Just in
been
general,
really good.
Maybe not SuperCoach, but he's just been fucking awesome.
80
in general.
points. He's got dual
you go.
position as well. Second row, front row dual. So he's
He's
certainly
been
one to look
Awesome.
at.
He's a smoky for Origin. Mark
yeah.
my words.
Like he got 48 points in tackles, only missed one, and then another 30 points in runs.
That's
He's
nuts.
just he's doing everything. Tohu Harris got a try assist and got 84, so not bad.
Yep.
DWZ 91,
Yep.
very good.
In everything.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Fanua Blake 76, just really good scores across the park here for the Warriors guys.
Yep.
Tamari
Very good.
Martin 72. He's pretty cheap. Pick him up at 5'8" or fullback. A lot of people looking at him.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but he hasn't really previously done much. Like he hasn't been SuperCoach relevant
Yeah.
for a few years now. Like I think
Well, he's got the spot for a while. No.
he's got decent job security until Metcalf comes back. So he's probably still 6 weeks away.
Yeah.
I don't hate the trade. It's probably not one that I'm going to do just because, again, I've got my cheap options in 5'8" already and I don't want to trade a fullback. So I'm going to miss out. But, yeah, if you jump on, he's going to make some money.
Yeah. Sweet.
For the Manly side, Tom Trbojevic, again, 82, was pretty good without being great. So you'll take it. Again, Ben Trbojevic, we touched on already, 57, got injured. So
Yeah. All the Trbojevics had a good day, really.
yeah,
A solid day.
Well,
at least.
Jake got 73, so
Yep.
he's back to being at his best. Olakau'atu, 66,
Yep.
very good as well.
He had a good day. Just a good game for both teams.
Yeah,
The extra time helps.
does. Yeah, you got
So,
90 minutes of game time instead of 80 minutes.
yep. That helps the cause.
Parramatta against the Cowboys. Dylan Brown, if you've got him, held on to him.
Best game of the season.
You're rewarded with 86, so he's looking good. I think he's got his running game back. He looked more to run rather than to kick and to kind of game manage, which suited his game a lot more.
Yep.
And I think it worked for Parramatta as a whole, so I don't think they'll be trying to steer him away from that.
No way. No way.
Brad Arthur's come out through the week as well and kind of said that they want him to be running the ball more. Like they've worked really hard on encouraging him as a 5'8" to run the ball more.
Yeah.
They don't want to change that now that he's got the 7 on his back. They still want him to play his natural game.
Keep running and stuff. Yeah.
He's got the backing from the coach to keep running, and that's going to always mean more SuperCoach points. So,
Yep.
Good news if you held on to him. Gutherson, 84.
He's gonna give you a 7 out of 10 every week.
Hopgood, 76. Very good. Lussick was in everything, got 72.
Yeah, big game for Lussick.
Big game. So
Just allowed a try as well. He
Yeah,
could have had
yeah.
fucking 90.
So it was strange that disallowed try.
It was the right call, but
It was the right because he was like inside the 10 off the field goal,
Off the field goal.
drop kick.
Drop kick.
But then he ran himself back behind the 10-meter line. So
Yeah.
I thought that would have negated it, but it doesn't.
It's weird.
Cotter,
Cotter 54. Most people have Cotter.
Yeah. 70 for Arcee. So if he can, again, only available at 5'8", but
I think
maybe
the try helped his cause a bit,
yeah.
but still good total.
Sean Lane, 50. So
I didn't.
people are getting frustrated with him, and fair enough too.
I don't know how he got 50.
I don't know.
Watching that
either.
game, it was Very generous 50. I
Mm.
want to know what he did to get that 50, to be honest.
Must have just got a heap of tackles because I don't think he did much more. He didn't run much. I didn't think. 27 points in tackles. 1 tackle bust. Well, he got 23 points in runs.
Fair enough. Go nuts.
And an error. So, yeah, not bad. If you can
Should
do that
be
every
better.
week, yeah.
The lane we know from last year, holy shit,
Yeah.
where is he gone?
Robson, 54, without really doing too much,
Doing
so
too
you'll
much.
take that. Again, I don't like every time I see him score well. It annoys me because I sold him for Lussick. Val Holmes, 73, was good.
He's at best every week at the moment, you'd say.
Townsend, 26. A lot of people got on him a couple of weeks ago.
Why?
Yeah, he had a couple of good scores, but he's just never been SuperCoach relevant.
Nah.
So, Finny Fuiaki, 47, was okay. Again, probably would have liked more if you picked him up, but he doesn't. He just doesn't have the base.
Hasn't got that dog in him.
Yeah, runs a good line, but unless he's getting attacking stats, he's not going to score too well.
Yeah.
Drinkwater, 61 with a try, so a little bit disappointing for Drinkwater owners.
Very.
Um,
Seeing what you saw last week.
yeah, especially if you jumped on him this week after that.
Yep. 100%.
Tommy Chester, he looks pretty good.
He's
playing
always
centre.
looked the good.
62 points with a try, so he's only available at fullback, which kind of puts a line through him.
Yep.
But
You
if he
want
can
him at centre.
if he can get centre wing dual, I don't know when they do it. I think round 12 is when they update it next.
Yep.
He's one to look at, but
Yep.
yeah, I don't think he can go in before then. South Sydney versus Cronulla. Mamazoulis, 73.
He tackled like a beast.
Yeah,
Mamazoulis. I don't think he missed one.
yeah.
He went off.
48. He missed 4.
There you go.
Yeah.
4.
Made 48 tackles.
Still 48 tackles
Yeah.
though. That's nuts.
I can't go anywhere near any South Sydney player at the moment.
No.
You just don't know what their job security is like.
I thought Thomas Burgess had his best game. What did he score? He would have scored quite well.
Yeah.
71.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
There you go.
like Mamazoulis as an option if he can start at hooker every week, but
Yeah.
he's just as likely to get dropped next week for Cook come back in. You just don't know, so I can't go anywhere near him.
That's fair.
The only one that I'd consider maybe is Cameron Murray, but he got injured. 35 points for him.
Talakai only played like 12 minutes and still scored 23.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, for the Cronulla Sharks, Mulatalo 110, Wilton 88, Nico Hines 82. Good scores all around. Cameron McInnes 75.
Even Brayley, 81. That's pretty good from the old Brayley.
McInnes has been good. He's played a lot more minutes with a lot of the forwards out.
No
so
Finucane, no Hunt, no Hamlin-Ueli,
Yeah.
no Rudolph.
Hazleton 54. He's been really good too.
Yeah, just good all-round performances.
Eero 46, all in base. He didn't really get much attacking options.
Yeah, well, we didn't go near
attacking
him either.
stats.
So we'll take that. Fuck.
If you're getting 46 in base off him, he's looking like just about a must-have this week.
I mean,
honestly.
I hate to say it, but he's doing better than May.
Mm.
And I thought this was the year that May would go wild.
Yeah. Tigers and Dragons. Udakamanu, he did really well. 73 with a try.
I told the old mum to pick him up last week, and she was very happy to see his score.
You would be.
So
60 for Pabali is not bad.
Yep.
Who else?
I think not much else
not
from the
much
Tigers,
else, eh?
really. But the Dragons, everyone sort of had a
Coruscant was
solid day.
63. Was okay. Again, got that try assist early on, but
Yep.
didn't do a whole lot after that. With the Dragons, Lomax 93. He's just outstanding. Named in the centres this week, so
Yeah, he'll have his worst game ever.
Good
Sorry,
day.
Lomax holders. Have a good week.
or could have his best game. He really wants to make himself look like a centre. He might be fired up.
Jaden Sewer, 94. He did have a good game.
He did.
Ran hard. Same with Sully. I've been very impressed with Sully.
Yeah.
Away from Supercoach,
Yeah.
I think he's having a great year.
Little 50, Ben Hunt 49, Flanagan 46. Not too much else to talk about there.
Birdie got injured, so
Yeah.
his score doesn't
HIA.
reflect what he could have got.
Raiders and Titans. Big scores here. Jamin Jolliffe, 94.
I thought he had a great game live, and that just shows.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Well, he scored a try, got 50 tackles,
Jesus.
plenty of runs. So
I thought he was one of the best on
Yeah.
field too.
Hudson Young, 101. Very good. And he's going to play. He's got his job security is locked up a bit
Yeah.
more now with the injury to Hosking.
Yep.
Fogarty, 96. Very
He did
good.
kick well. A lot of forced dropouts.
Ethan Strange, 83.
Ran like a beast.
Very, very good. He just looks better and better every game he plays.
Massively.
Tarpany, 81. Ran for over 300 metres. Was outstanding.
Back to his best day.
So
He had
you've
a
got
great
him.
day.
Hopefully, it's a sign of things to come, but who knows? Ricky
How-
will play him 30 minutes next week.
How hard does that Mariota?
He runs hard.
He
doesn't
runs fucking hard.
Again, Schiller, 69, making money.
And he's
Smithies,
playing well.
yeah.
Like it's
Smithies, 68. Again, very good. Firma, we talked about, 71. David Fafita, 71 as well,
yep.
coming off the bench. He's starting this week, or named to start anyway.
Brian Kelly, 81 with the,
Very good.
Roll
And
the
he's got.
sleeves up.
He should have the goal kicking this week. So,
unless they're going to go to Brimson, you'd think it's his.
yeah.
No.
Not much else to look up. Brimson, 56. He's been named at 5'8" this week.
Good.
So
Very good to hear that.
he could
Needs
be
more ball.
He could be an option. He's lost a bit of money, obviously playing in the centres.
Well, it's the Brian Kelly Cup this weekend, Titans versus Manly. So I think this could be a big week for the Titans.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think it could.
Yeah. Well, he actually hasn't lost too much money. He's got 31, 26, but then got 80, 64, 56. You could pick him up at centre. He's available in the centre wing.
Yeah.
583k.
Bit too much for me, I think.
It's not a bad pickup. I'm just still concerned about his job security. You don't know what Desi's thinking.
If he was at fullback, I'd be very enticed by that.
But anyway, let's move on to team lists.
Yes.
So Thursday night game, Roosters and Melbourne. So James Tedesco's back. So Manu to the
goes-
centres. So not
Yep.
great. If you're a Manu owner, you'd much rather him at fullback.
And that's really the only change for them. Like Tupanua falls out.
Yeah. Egan Butcher comes onto the bench. Still no Sam Walker.
No changes for the Storm except for Big Nas. He's in the front row.
And Joe Chan, he's made his way back onto the bench. So if you're holding
He
on to
has.
Joe Chan, he's still got I think a negative 10 break even. Yeah.
I've
So
got him still.
so he's going to make a bit of money this week.
Beautiful.
He's not going to play big minutes, maybe 20 minutes. He might get 15, 20 points.
You think he'd swap with Nas, no?
No, he's a second rower.
Who's he going to swap with?
Maybe he plays a bit of 13.
That's a good shout.
Maybe Blore doesn't play 80 minutes. I don't know.
We'll
But
soon
I
find out.
can't see him playing any more than 20 minutes. So, yeah, as I say, he might get you 15 points, make a little bit of money, and then you can move him on next week. That's about it for that game.
Yep.
Dragons and Warriors.
Lomax moves back to his preferred position in the centres.
So it'll be interesting to see how he goes there.
Christian Tuipulotu comes in to the wing.
Yeah.
And no changes really for Manly. Just Ben Travojevic drops out and what's his name? Having a mind blank. He comes back in from concussion.
Yeah. We'll touch on the Warriors first. I don't know.
Oh, what the fuck am I talking about? Wrong team. Ignore me.
Yeah.
I'm smoking that good shit, dude.
But not too many changes for the Warriors either.
No changes really.
Nah. Just Jazz Tavanga dropping out.
Yeah, got smashed. Poor
But
bastard.
Yeah. And Pompey moving into the starting or onto the bench. Sorry.
Few changes here for the poor Dolphins.
Yeah. For the Eels, Talangi's been recalled on the bench.
In the 17 role.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think he might play 3 minutes the way Brad Arthur uses his
Brad
bench.
Arthur, he might not even play minutes.
Yeah. So I
He
think
might just sit there.
I think he's got a break even of like 5, 6. So he could even lose money this week, to be honest. But
one good run.
Hold him.
Good run.
hold him, hope that somehow maybe there's an early injury to an outside back and he can come on and
We don't hope that.
maybe score a
obviously, but
try.
That's probably the only way he gets on
Yeah.
for an extended period of
Yeah.
time.
Otherwise, he's playing 5 minutes off the bench, I think.
Yep.
Dolphins, Hammer.
The Shark.
He's
the
gone.
Hammerhead.
Trey Fuller comes at fullback, so he's one to watch. I
Yep.
don't know if he is just fullback. He is, so probably not really
No.
relevant at all.
Well, it depends how long Hammer's out for, I guess.
Yeah. Plath. Max Plath
He's back.
returns from suspension, so Ray Stone moves to the bench. And Sean O'Sullivan comes onto the bench in place of Milford,
Milford.
which was a strange selection to have Milford in the first place, but anyway.
A name we haven't seen for a while in the Tigers game. He's back.
Big Naden.
Brent Naden's back, baby.
He was really good. I was watching him a couple of weeks ago in reserve grade. He was
He's
playing.
still a great football
He was
player.
playing fullback, and he played really well. So I'm not surprised that he's forced his way back in.
I mean, and a bit of luck goes his way. So he's
Panthers. Cleary is still out. So Schneider
keeps
his spot. So he's probably one to look at, Schneider, if you want a real short-term option. He's got a break-even of -19.
Ooh.
He's been pretty solid. Got 59 and 60, so really consistent. I won't go him, but he's not a horrible short-term option if you're wanting like a
you want some
1 week
money.
play.
Yeah.
You could get him in and then get Cleary when he comes back. If you need an extra 100k from somewhere,
Yeah.
that's one way you can do it. It's not for me because you're burning 2 trades to do it, but
Exactly.
it's an option. Luai is being named, even though he had that knee injury.
Yep. He's been good so far this year.
Sorensen is back, so Luke Garner back to the bench.
Sorrow's back, baby.
And May has been named. There was a bit of talk going around him
Yeah, with the
being dropped
off-field
with
issues,
driving through a school zone doing 90Ks or something.
doing
But,
too many Ks. Fucking hell, bit silly.
but yeah, thankfully he's been named, although just keep an eye out for late mail because Alamotti has been named on the reserves. So
And the NRL could hand down a punishment
yeah.
any day if they really want to, so be ready.
For the Tigers, Galvin's back.
Yes, baby.
Naden is playing centre for Tape. Bateman is back, so Seyfarth goes to the bench. And the 2 Fainus, they're returning. So no
Yep.
Simpkin and no Matamua. So that's probably good for Coruscant owners.
Massive for Coruscant owners.
For no Simpkin getting in the way there. Titans and Manly. Brian Kelly Cup.
The Brian Kelly Cup, it's been called.
Or the Des Hasler Cup.
The Des Hasler Cup.
Plenty of cups on
We're
offer
probably
here.
missing one
Yeah.
one more person, but that's all right.
Well, it could almost be a Cherry Evans Cup too.
True. The Cherry Evans Cup, dude. What a dog. 10 years ago, dog.
I wonder how things would have played out if he went there. But
Crazy.
things could have been different.
Nuts.
Anyway, for the Titans, no Campbell.
Campbell's out.
So Sammy is gone to fullback.
Yep.
AJ Brimson in the halves, and Fafita named to start. So he was named to start last week and then got named to the bench.
There's a lot of weird things going on for the Titans,
Very
and I think they could
strange.
play in their
Again, just keep an eye out an hour before because Desi seems to do strange things and do the
Yeah.
old switcheroos. So
and it's against his old club
Yeah,
that he loves to hate, hates to love.
he'll be playing funny buggers, won't he?
He'll be playing trickery. Sammy might be dropped
Yeah.
from the side altogether. Like,
Yeah. Anyway, for the Manly Seagulls, Matt Lodge is back from an ACL. Back in the starting section. Jesus, bit harsh.
Dog.
It'd be interesting to see how he goes because he was
good before he got hurt.
he was decent SuperCoach option. He could played bigger minutes and got decent base. So
had a crack too.
he's one to look at if he can kind of base 55 points. I don't know what his price, but I think he's relatively cheap because he was playing off the bench for the Roosters last year, wasn't he?
Yep.
So 424k. So yeah, bit awkward price.
Bit of a nah.
Yeah. So
No, bro.
see how he goes. If he kills it, then you can look at him. But
Ruben Garrett comes
Garrick's
back
back. Yeah.
in. Concussion.
Ben Trebojevic is out, so that's just a straight swap.
That helps. Like,
Yeah. I still don't know what I'm going to do with him.
Yeah, it's a weird
Ben
one.
Trebojevic, because he's
very weird.
out for 3 weeks. If he was worth a bit more money, it's an easy sell. But
Yeah.
he's not worth that much. He's still got a low break even. He's still got money to make when he does come back.
Yep.
But we'll see what happens.
And Saab
is back since round 1, first game back.
So we know Cherry's going to do a little chip to the edge.
Yeah.
Get ready for it.
Nathan Brown's back. Sipley is out as well.
Sipley's been very good for them.
It's
Very
a pretty
good.
big loss for him. For the Broncos versus Raiders. For the Broncos, unchanged. So still no Adam Reynolds, still no Payne Haas.
Fuck, how are they winning games?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
For the Raiders, Zach Hosking is gone. Mariota starting second row. So
He's a live wire.
he's been very good.
Mariota. Fuck me, he runs hard.
He's pretty cheap. So he's 331. He went up 50k last week. But
I'd say he's probably the hardest runner in the NRL as we speak. Fuck, he runs
we got
hard.
70 points last week with only a try assist being his only attacking stat. So he got 34 points in tackles and then 15 points in runs. So
yeah,
he's someone to look at. He's cheap, as I said, 330k. Probably the week to get on if you're looking at him. He's got a break even of negative 13. But yeah, it's just a wait and see. Depends how long Corey Horsburgh is out, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because he'd probably come into the second row. But yeah, not a bad option.
Not at all.
Chevy Stewart retains his job at fullback. Schiller, again, is in the team with Albert Hopewade.
He's been really good.
Albert Hopewade is still out with that burn on his arm with his cooking accident.
Yeah, the old barbecue.
The old barbecue. James Maloney knows all about that.
He's a good barbecuer. Self-proclaimed.
Yeah. Anyway, Bulldogs and Newcastle Knights.
Yep, I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Tracy at fullback.
I like it. Big fan of what he did.
So he's
last
retained
week.
the role. Taff is on the bench, which I like, I think. Even though he was pretty good at Taff. But
I think Tracy's just the better option on offense.
I think so. I think Tracy offers more. He's got a bit more of a running game.
He goes for every bomb. Not one bomb he hesitates. He just
Yeah.
goes for it.
Yeah.
So good.
Turpin drops out of the 17. Not much else has changed, really.
No.
So
Doggies are still pretty hurt, but so are most teams.
yeah.
So
Knights, an unchanged lineup. So that's good for them.
Oh, shout out to what's the winger for the Knights? He deserves
Greg Marzu.
the other one.
Tuala.
Tuala deserves a kiss from Kalen Ponga. He took some punishment when Kalen Ponga was hurt, because obviously they knew Ponga would catch it and just pass it off.
Yeah.
So they could jam on poor Tuala. Tuala deserves some flowers. He got pumped.
But yeah,
Poor guy.
Marzu as well is one to look at. Obviously, we know what he can do. Had a pretty quiet game last week. Obviously, first game back from injury. So he hopefully drops a bit of money and we can pick him up a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
That would be the ideal situation. So hopefully he just doesn't score a try for the next couple of weeks, drops some money,
unlikely.
and then we can pick him up. But SuperCoach does not work like that most of the time.
He'll score a hat-trick this week.
That's it. Sharks and Cowboys.
Hamlin-Ueli's back, baby.
Yeah.
We're starting to get healthy in the front row.
Katoa's out.
Yeah, that sucks.
So Sam Stone Street.
What a last name, Stone Street.
Do you know much about him?
Shark Jr., been with us for a while. Been playing for the Jets, obviously,
Yeah.
for a long time. So good to see a local get a crack.
Yeah.
At home.
He's making debut. Obviously not a long-term. Katoa will be back in a week.
I think he's a big body. He's very different from Katoa. I think he's quite a bigger body. So be interesting to see how we use him.
Yeah.
If we use him.
Yeah, so obviously Hamlin-Ueli comes back to the bench. Rudolph returned last week, so you're starting to get
It's time to
couple
get
of
our
forwards
forwards
back.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
Finucane's next, and then Royce Hunt after that, and then we're good.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
For the Cowboys, Semi Valame, he's coming onto the wing for Tuolangi. And that's about it.
Tommy Chester keeps his spot.
Mm.
Beautiful.
So they're the team list updates. So let's go on to what we're thinking for our trades this week, eh? Iro.
Got him.
Big talk. You've got him. I don't. I'm getting him. I think if you don't have him, you've got to get him. Negative 76 break even. He's got job security.
He's getting better and better too.
He's playing well.
Scary thing.
Fitzgibbon showed a lot of confidence in him. He talking him up, so he looks like he's secured that centre role.
And he's always running the ball. Our back five, our back four is very similar to what the Roosters are doing right now.
Yeah.
They're just taking hit up after hit up after hit up.
Mm.
So, good to see.
Very good. So he could almost be a borderline keeper till the end. The way he's going, if he's averaging 45 in base, like that's pretty reliable.
Wait till he starts scoring here or there.
Yeah.
Maybe a try every couple of weeks. You're loving that.
Yeah. Yeah, him outside Mulatalo as well, or inside Mulatalo.
Trindle's starting to really come into the offense too. 3 tries on the weekend.
Well, he's almost been the more dominant player, I think.
When it comes to setting up tries, 100%. Hines has just got a great running game.
Yeah.
His running game is elite.
Yeah, he's been running the ball. He's been kicking well, Nico, but when it comes to the attacking
I like it.
side,
I like seeing Trindle set up
Trindle
plays.
he takes over, which
I'm
is
enjoying it.
interesting. Obviously a concern for Nico Hines owners.
It's all right.
But
he's still scoring well.
Yeah.
He was always going to lose money.
Yeah.
Similar to Ponga. He was never going to be able to keep that price tag. But yeah. I've got a trade that I will be making. Zeri. I don't know who I'm going to swap him for yet, but Zeri's coming into my side.
Yeah. I think I'm looking at getting rid of Bostock.
He'd be an easy one for you to trade.
Yeah.
Zeri just looks good.
May I want to give another week. I'm not opposed to trading Tuolangi, to be honest, or Talangi.
But we just got the bastard in.
Yes, he's in the team, but again, he's on the bench. He's not going to play big minutes.
Yeah, and the way
if he's your only option, I'd be selling him.
The way Arsty's playing, it's one game sample size, but he looked very good.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, like if you can sell someone else, obviously, but don't keep him knowing that he's playing this week. And then not go for Iro. Like, you'd much rather have Iro than Talangi.
In Iro, we trust.
Best case scenario, Talangi maybe makes you an extra 20k. Like,
I seriously think Iro could get towards the $500,000.
Oh, 100%.
The way he's developing, the way he's running the ball,
I think easily.
Very excited.
He scores one try in the next 3 weeks, he'll make 500k.
Yeah,
easily.
And the try he scored on debut, or not debut, but the game he came in, single try, one off the ruck.
Yeah.
Step past 2 blokes, palmed to the fullback. He's got that X factor about him. As everyone says, he's got that, Val Holmes about him. He's got that X factor.
He looks very similar, like just
build, everything.
Just the way he looks, like his face looks quite similar too. So,
brothers.
but the way he plays, yeah, brothers.
Young too, 21, I believe. So,
well,
big future ahead for Iro.
What's in the water at Cronulla?
I know. We do develop good centres, eh?
So yeah, I think you've got to get Iro. I think he's almost a must-have.
Yeah, he's getting to that stage.
If you've got Bostock, again, it's an easy trade. If you've got Ben Travojevic, that's a pretty easy trade as well.
Hamstring as well.
He's out for 3 at least.
Yeah.
And it's a reoccurring injury. He's done it like 2 or 3 times. So
yeah, massively.
They're going to be pretty cautious with it. Again, he's got a break even of 4. So he's gonna, when he comes back, he's gonna make a bit more money.
Yeah, it's a tricky one with him.
He's only 350k. If you can get away with holding him, try and hold him. But if he's your only option to go to Iro, then that's fine.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? With him, break even of 4, hamstring.
Is that your only trade you're looking at? Going Jerry?
Yep. And Sean Lane, I've been saying this for 3 weeks. If no one gets hurt, he's out. Because he's been really I've been wasting points,
I'd say a very popular trade would be Angus Crichton in for Sean Lane.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people doing that. If he can the only thing with Angus is just his job security, right?
That's what I'm scared
whether
about
we know,
still.
like, are you going to pick him up and then he plays 40 minutes?
I don't know who I'd trade Lane for, but it would be someone a bit more dominant. Someone I know that's going to be in the side week in, week out.
The last 2 weeks, he's got 83 and 79, Angus.
Oh, yeah, Barnett, really.
Yeah.
The way he's been playing, fuck me.
Barnett, he's not...
But he'd be a bit expensive, wouldn't he?
603.
Yeah, fuck no. No way.
Yeah, but he's been good. Like, he's been super consistent.
Averaging
55,
60?
63, 60, 80.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's actually pretty
And he's got pretty
good.
handy dual. I'd rather him in your front row than your second row, I think.
Yeah,
But...
I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think the Zeri one's the only trade this week. Just super impressed with what I've seen from Zeri. Similar to Iro.
Yeah.
Very good builders
Well,
into game.
you've got the luxury of you've already got Iro, so you don't have to worry about getting him. You can afford to go a Jerry where a lot of people won't be able to this week.
Exactly right.
So
I sort of wish I kept him from the start, because I had Zeri and Iro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people did in the preseason.
Would have been nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, as I said, you're in a good position because you've got Iro, so you can actually go make some trades that everyone else is trying to get in Iro can't make. So
exactly right.
Let's look through some of the top trades this week.
Let's do it.
So we'll go straight at out players first.
We'll go trade it out.
Hammer trade out. Yep.
25,000.
Yeah. So obviously he's a lot of money. He's 700k. He's out for a while.
A lot of people are thinking the same with you as with Bostock. That's quite interesting.
Yeah. Ben Travojevic, we've spoken about him. You can trade him out, but you can also hold. He's kind of... If you can find someone else, I'd rather sell Bostock than Ben Travojevic.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not making any more money, Bostock. Or he could, but he's 503k, so 513k. Zach Hosking, he's gone for a while.
Injuries, so
yeah,
fair enough.
He's lost 63k last week, so that hurts if you bought him in.
That's huge.
Drew Hutchison, fair enough.
I think people are starting to get really pissed off.
If you've got him in the centres, he's an easy trade to Iro.
Yep.
So that's fair enough. Again, I've just got him at my halfback role, so I'm just going to hold.
You got to hold
another week. Hopefully Cleary comes back and I can go straight from him.
Yep.
But if he keeps losing money, I'm not going to be able to. So
yep,
it's annoying. But Flegler,
injury again.
Hasn't been named this week, I don't think. So
no, he's told. They're hoping next week.
Yeah, which is strange because originally he was named last week.
Well, it was because it was the Broncos.
Yeah,
that's probably the only reason they named him. Bit of fuckery.
Yeah.
Bit of Wayne Bennett fuckery at its finest.
So Cameron Murray, sell
Did
him.
he get hurt?
Yeah.
What is it? AC?
I don't know what it was.
Because they said he was concussed, but I'm telling you,
no,
he got hit in the shoulder.
A concussion.
He got hit in the shoulder and got a HIA. I was like, how's that fair? That's a dodgy trade.
Yeah.
Me and the old bloke behind me were having a yarn about it. I was giving him hell.
Yeah. But, that's probably fair enough. I'd be selling him too.
Yeah.
Luke Brooks.
I haven't really seen reason to
They've
sell.
got the Titans this week. I would be holding him. I'm guessing this is people going him to Tamari Martin.
Yeah, 100% it would be.
I don't know. I think...
Bit impulse. Very impulse.
Yeah, I wouldn't be selling Luke Brooks, especially not this week. Not against the Titans. I know they were better last week, but they're still... I'm not convinced by him. He's got a break-in of 54. He could easily get plenty more than that.
He'll get that.
Like the last 2 weeks, he played Penrith and he played New Zealand, two of the toughest
Average
teams.
50.
And he got 55 and 49. Like,
yeah, a bit impulse there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be selling him.
One good game from tomorrow.
Sean Lane, yeah, fair enough.
That's definitely just people getting the shit.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
I'm with you soon.
Yeah,
I'll be with you very soon.
And Justin Olam, people that traded him a couple of weeks ago.
A bit silly.
Yeah,
snipers.
Traded him. Yeah, he made 60k, but it's cost you 2 trades. Not really worth it.
Not really worth it.
Let's go. Who are people trading in? Iro. Lots of people.
28,000. Jesus.
I think it probably should be more. It will be more. 20% of the trades is him, and
that is nuts.
Fair enough too.
That's nuts. I reckon the rest are holders, but the rest would be holders like me.
Angus Crichton, 12% of people getting him in. I like it. Again, as we talked
Job
about,
security
just don't know.
Scares me a lot.
We don't know what Trent Robinson's going to do when Tupanua's back. Is he going to come onto the starting side?
Right.
They seem to be like just switching each game, different combinations. So I'm tempted by him. I'm scared, but for 450k, he might be worth the chance. Because when he's playing 80 minutes at the moment and he's getting 60 plus in base.
Yeah, he's the goods.
He's a SuperCoach gun of the past, so he's got it in him.
But it's just that job security, mate.
But the way he's playing, he's been playing outstanding. So he hasn't given Trent Robinson any reason to play him less than 80 minutes. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, the next coming week, I think the next 2 weeks will tell the story. Really.
Yeah. The problem is if you don't jump on him this week, he's got a negative 22 break even, so he's going to make a lot of money.
It's tricky. He's
gonna start getting away from you. He's gonna start being 550k, and he's gonna be tough to pick up then. So
yeah.
I think if you like him, I think this is the week to get him.
This might be the week.
Yeah.
The risk, you take a risk, it sometimes pays off, sometimes doesn't.
Obviously, ideally, last week was the week to go, but I'm looking at him this week, so I think that by far the most two popular trades, Iro and Crichton. I can get around them both.
Next one I can't get around.
Tamari Martin, I can get around it if you're looking for a 5'8", which I don't think many people are. Like, I wouldn't be selling a gun to him, and I wouldn't be selling the likes of Galvin. I wouldn't be selling Ethan Strange.
No way.
So if you've got someone shit at 5'8", sure. But I don't think many people do. I think many people have either really decent, cheap options or... The only way I can consider it if you're selling a centre and then you put Strange down into your centres.
To your centres, yep.
But again, he hasn't averaged over 40 in many years. So...
Yep.
Like he scored 98 and 72, which is outstanding. But I think...
Against the Rabbitohs, we sort of know what they look like at the moment.
Look, he's got a good draw coming up. He's got the Dragons, he's got the Titans, Newcastle. But I've never seen it from him before.
Yeah. You don't think this will be the year?
I don't think so. But worst case scenario, his break even is negative 59. He's going to make you 100k.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you've got... I would have definitely Iro, though, in front of him, like in terms of a cheapie.
Yep.
I wouldn't be going... Like, if you've got the option of getting Tamari Martin or Iro, get Iro. Do not be getting Tamari Martin, but...
Yep. But hey, do what you want at the end of the day. But
yeah, I don't hate it, but it doesn't... Look, you can't get every cheapie, right? Like, you're going to have to miss out on a couple, so...
Yeah, like me with Crichton. I'm probably not going to go to the Crichton. If I miss out, I miss out. Like, really? You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people see the big negative break even, and fair enough too. It's going to make you money. But like we've seen with Olam, he had the negative break even. A lot of people jumped on.
And
he made 60k, cost you 2 trades. Like,
it's not really worth it.
It could be a similar boat to Tamari Martin.
Now this one I'm going to join. I'll be on this statistic
Bronson
in a sec.
Sherry.
Probably when I get home, I'll be on this statistic.
Negative 12 break even. So
massive. Massive week last week, and he's only getting better. And that was against a Storm.
31 the week before, 87 last week, but looked much better. So
2 very good weeks coming up for the Bulldogs, and I think they'll give Penrith not a headache, but I think they'll be very competitive. So the draw isn't horrible.
Yeah. Well, they've got Newcastle, the Tigers, then they've got Penrith, but at least the next 2 weeks is looking really good
look at after Penrith.
Canberra, St. George, Newcastle, Parramatta. Yeah.
Roosters, Sharks, all teams that you don't know what you're going to get at the moment. Like the Sharks are probably the most consistent, and that's saying something.
And he'll play round 13 as well, so that big bye round in round 13 he's playing. So that's another thing that you want to start looking at as well. It's getting to that time of the year where you want to be planning for that bye.
Yeah.
You want to look at big Dolphins players. They play all three
Yeah.
by round. So if you can hold on to, like, I know we're selling boss stock this week, but
If you don't want to,
maybe that's
hold him.
something that you can look at as well. It's not enough for me to hold him, but yeah, if you're looking,
Yeah.
if you're short on numbers, have a look at round 13. See who's playing. See how many players you have. You don't want to be just trading in players willy-nilly because they have the bye. It's a bit early for that.
Yeah.
But if you're tossing up between a couple of players, see who plays round 13, because they're going to come in real handy. But just remember, in those major bye rounds, you only have your best 13 players.
That's
so it's
right.
not your 17, it's only 13. So if you've got 13 good players, that's all you need. You don't need to be filling your team with 17. So just keep that in mind as well. Joey Manu, people are trading him in this week.
Very impulse. They didn't wait for the team list, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I reckon these trades were before Tuesday.
Look, he's got a break even at 8, so he's going to make a little bit of money, but
back to the
yeah,
it's hard.
He's playing centres.
It's hard.
Like, at the start of the year, he's got scores of 106, 22, 84, 63, 108 playing centre. Oh, the 108, sorry, would have been fullback.
Two fullbacks.
So 108 and 117 is fullback. So obviously playing fullback, he's a great pickup.
It just accelerates him.
But like
I'm not doing it.
63, 84, 22, 106. Yeah. He's a good option, but he's expensive now. He's 760.
You'd rather get cheaper options at the moment.
Cheaper options, or I'd rather, if you're going to spend up, I'd rather a Val Holmes. I'd rather a Lomax.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'd rather them over Manu, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like that one. Sean Johnson. I don't hate that.
Neither do I. I don't hate it at all.
I'd be interested to see who people are selling for him, though.
Yeah, I wish that was a metric, the top three that they're
There
selling
is.
him for. Is it?
So people are trading out Luke Brooks for him, Drew Hutchison, Chad Townsend.
Why have you got Chad Townsend?
Chad Townsend, yeah, sure. Drew Hutchison, yeah. I wouldn't be selling Brooks
there's no point.
for Sean Johnson. I don't
sense.
think it's a little bit sideways. But again, just keep in mind, Cleary will be back next week. If you want him,
you do want him.
Yeah,
you want him.
You don't, because if you're trading out Sean Johnson and your other halfback is Nico, are you going to be selling Nico or Sean Johnson for Cleary? If you are, it's a bit of a waste of a trade
right now,
for me.
especially right now. 2 weeks ago, cool.
Yeah,
but now probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Chance, 682k.
To be honest, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
Base wise, he's going to get you some fucking points.
It'd just be interesting. Again, he's only available at fullback. Who are you selling for him?
Probably Pappenhausen, I dare say. Would be the main one.
I still think Turbo and I still think Ponga are better options.
At the moment, yep, 100%.
But yeah, I don't hate it.
People are getting on the
Lockie Galvin. If you hadn't had him, pick him up. He's going to make some more money for you.
Yep.
Break even, still negative 43. So
just lace the boots up, kick the ball once, and he's made some money.
Yeah. People buying Zach Lomax. Don't hate it either. He's been very good. I wish I started with him, but
don't love it now that Bird's out.
Don't like him at centre.
No, bro. He's gonna, unless he scores two tries assists. Like, he needs to have a mammoth week.
He's not going to have as many runs. I wouldn't have thought.
Like, he'll try, but he's not going to have those easy 10-metre carries off the wing.
Yeah. But I don't hate the pickup. Like, it's just a 1 week play that he's going to be in centre, then he's going to move back to the wing, you would think.
He might miss more tackles now he's in centre. Like, fuck, there's a lot of variables.
I think with all the talk about him playing centre, I think he's going to be fired up for a big game.
He should. He put up a post on his Instagram too saying, like, after he signed with the Eels, thanks Dragons, I'm committed to you, I'm committed to whatever you want from me.
Yeah.
So now I truly think he doesn't care where he plays, now that he knows he's...
Yeah.
See ya.
Willison.
I'm looking. My eyes are perked up.
Break even negative 12. Made 71,000 last week.
He's a machine. He's huge.
He looks very good. His score was inflated with a try, but still, even without that try,
he's
still getting probably 50 points
every week for sure.
maybe a little bit less, maybe 45. But
For his price, it's good.
yeah,
Solid.
yeah. If you want him, this is the last week to get him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he'll be too expensive.
Massively.
Just worried about his minutes, though. I think,
Yeah,
and once Payne Haas is back, I think he could potentially drop out of the team altogether. So
Yeah, there's a chance.
I wouldn't be going him, but there's merit in it. So
I've got a question for you.
what's your question?
Who's your captain for this week? Tricky week to pick, I'd say.
Yeah, I like Tom Trbojevic. He's playing the Titans Saturday afternoon. Hopefully a dry track up at Queensland.
Yep.
I'm looking at him. The other options,
Tricky one, eh?
You could probably go Pappenhausen maybe, but he plays Thursday night. I don't particularly
I don't like picking Thursday night captains anymore. I'm looking at Ponga.
Ponga.
He traditionally loves the Bulldogs.
Ponga
but
against the Bulldogs.
This is a new
I
Bulldogs.
like that.
This is a new Bulldogs side.
Yeah.
In saying that, so it's
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who I'm going to pick yet.
Mm.
Very undecided.
Val Holmes.
Yeah, he always plays well
He's
against
an option against the Sharks.
the Val Holmes Cup.
Nico Hines again. I think there's going to be plenty of points in that game, Sharks Cowboys. So
Yeah, usually is.
I think anyone from there, Drinkwater, if you've got him, could potentially be one.
Yep.
So plenty of options out there.
I'm not sure yet, but yeah, there's a lot this week.
Yeah. The
You didn't go Dill Brown really. Like Dill Brown could be a sneaky little option.
against the Dolphins.
Injured Dolphins side, no depth. Like
I quite like that. Yeah. The other thing is just making money for Cleary, like we talked about a little bit.
yeah, make sure you're ready to go.
Obviously Cleary is
A must have.
I think 900k or thereabouts.
I'm at 670, which is good at the moment.
883k. he
Yeah, I'm
is.
sweet.
So
sweet.
if you're looking at trading someone cheap-ish, you're going to have to get money. You don't want to be burning a boost just to make money to get him.
No,
Like
definitely
you
not.
want to have that money in the bank ready to
Have
go.
the two ready to go.
So I've got and this is why it's outstanding getting Eero this week. Going boss stock to Eero because you're freeing up 300k just there.
Yeah, massively.
So as I said, I want to go Hutchinson to Cleary. I need to get 450k in the bank. At the moment, I've got 520.
Yeah, I've got
so-
680 or something stupid. So
Yeah.
I'm set. I've been purposely keeping my
Yeah.
trades ready to go.
Yeah. So as long as Hutchinson doesn't drop 50k
Oh,
this week,
God,
which
knowing him,
look,
he
he could.
fucking will.
no, he's going to try assist this week.
Yeah, you had a dream about it. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Maybe I could captain him this week.
Fucking hell. Yeah, 60. 33 into 66.
Beautiful. But that's about it for today.
I'll give you some steadiness, dude. You're about to fucking drop that poor pad.
Anyone else you're thinking about?
Nah, mate. Zeri's the main one. I've already got the Euro. I'm prepped and ready for Cleary's big dick energy to come back in.
Are you staying with Taylor May?
He might be the one that gets traded for Cleary and then upgrade his spot
Yeah.
because I've made a lot of money elsewhere.
Yeah.
Hopefully Galvin has a good week back.
I think most teams as well will be
ready.
Full strength this week. Obviously, Galvin's back.
Yep.
And not many people have South Sydney players because they're...
Why the fuck would you?
They've been
Damien
awful,
Cook
so-
would probably be the only one you'd look at.
Yeah. And then if you're a Damien Cook owner, you're probably sold last week.
And
so.
you're probably stressing and thinking, is he even back in? Oh, bye.
No, bye. Yeah. So...
He might not even be back in. That's the
Yeah.
scariest part about this. He's going to play reserve grade again this week.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure they don't have the buy in reserve grade either.
Mm.
So,
Yeah. Interesting one. But...
fucking chaos at the Bunnies. If you're a Bunnies fan, I don't even feel bad for him because went to the footy with me mates on the weekend. Rabbitohs fans, they left early.
Yeah.
Sore losers.
But
Cop that molly, you dog.
But if I'm looking at going, well, I already went, did it live.
Yeah, I saw you. That was quick.
Boss stock to Eero.
He's done it. I can confirm this,
it's
ladies
locked
and
in.
gentlemen, boys and girls. He's done this. He done it within about 3 seconds of saying it.
And then I reckon I'm thinking Crichton. I just don't know who I'm going to trade out. Firma, I'm keeping
Crichton?
Crichton. Yeah, Kai Pearce-Paul, I'm keeping.
Oh, sorry, Angus. Yep.
Angus,
sorry.
yeah. I could sell Lane.
Yep, see you, buddy.
He's got a break even of 58. He's made all of 26k for me, so
That prediction did not go well for you, did it?
But he's got the Dolphins this week, so
Yeah, that's what I mean.
he could
Honestly,
easily cross over and
Thinking
get
Dill
70
Brown
points.
captain.
Mm.
This could be a spicy one for me.
So I'm thinking maybe Joe Chan I'll keep another week. I could go Ben Travojevic out to Crichton.
Well, there's no real point getting rid of Chan yet, is there?
Yeah.
He's there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
So
Or I could go Talungi.
Blaze
Talungi out, put Ben Travojevic in the centres and bring in Crichton that way.
Yep. There's options. You've got options.
Yeah.
Anyways, I've got nothing. I'm done.
Nothing.
Sorted. I've picked the Titans this week, so I'm hoping the Titans get up.
I hope not.
And I hope Fermor does well for you.
I hope he does well, and I hope
Hat-trick.
Tom Travojevic absolutely kills
Yeah, they
him.
just kill each other.
Yeah.
Fermor gets a hat-trick. Tom gets a double.
Because, yeah,
Two
I'm
try
putting
assists.
the big C on him. I'm thinking for vice-captaining, I don't know.
Tricky, eh?
Maybe Taylor May.
Yeah.
Could go Taylor May against the Tigers.
It's a good shout.
He hasn't scored yet. He's due for some tries, isn't he? He could get
You want to
3.
get one over Staines, sure.
Um,
Naden. Panther boys.
Harry Grant doesn't quite have the upside.
I don't like Thursday night captaining. That's my rule. No Thursday night captains.
No, but I like a vice-captain Thursday night.
Okay, yeah, well, makes sense.
Nico Hines plays afterwards, so that's no good.
Yep.
I could vice-captain Tom and then captain Nico, but I'm
No, stick with Tommy.
I'm
I think
big
he's been
the
building.
way I like people will plan the vice-captaincy a lot. I don't particularly. I just captain who I think is going to play the best,
Exactly the same here.
and then I vice-captain accordingly before that, because I think you can try and get too tricky with it.
Yeah.
If you've got a gut feeling on someone as a captain them, because
Dill Brown's get me gut.
you're
feeling
gonna
a bit
be better off if you vice captain someone. Unless you've only got 17 players,
Yeah.
you're gonna lose out to whoever you're trading out.
Exactly right.
And then you're gonna get your auto emergency, which if you've got a Blaze Talungi, could be 5 points this week.
Yeah, that's
Joe
right.
Chan could be 10 points. So Sam Hughes could be 20 points. So
That's
you're
right.
not gonna get as good of a score.
Yeah.
By doing it that way. Obviously, it's a safer option. But yeah, I just like captaining who I think is going to do the best.
Have a good week.
And then try and vice captain hopefully before that. And then if they do well, like a couple of weeks ago, I think I had Tom Travojevic as vice captain. He got 110, so I looped that. But
Yeah.
yeah, you don't do the vice captain loop much.
Nah,
though, do
fuck
ya?
that noise.
Yeah.
I'm just a battler. Shout out to the battlers out there that just pick their captain. Stick with the bastards. We're not dogs. Not jokes. Shout out to the people that do it, but fuck yous.
Mate, the loophole's there
Hey,
for a
you're getting
reason.
beat by a bloke who doesn't fucking loop, so cop that. Cop that, Georgia. I don't know who the fuck you are, but it's on.
Two of
this
us
week.
checks another one. Playing against the Dragons. He could be a cheeky vice captain option too.
Yeah.
Um,
Georgia, reach out. Rax, reach out. All these people that we don't know, fucking please reach out. By the
Have
way,
you got any questions? Send it through to us.
drop
And,
it on the Instagram. Drop it in the DMs, YouTube comments, wherever the
Yeah.
fuck we are. Just drop it, and we'll reply to it.
Happy to answer any of your questions
100% we'll answer.
to the best of our ability. Might not be
course.
right. Maybe
Yeah.
don't listen to us, but we'll answer them.
I mean, listen to me. Hero shout. That was a good prediction this year. With Sean Lane over there on the couch. Fucking not so good.
Mate, he's in for a big one this one. Big.
Anyways, yeah, I'm spent. I've got nothing for you.
Might vice captain Sean Lane.
God,
Could get a double.
might get 3 points or something. Playing 80 minutes.
Yeah, could do. All right. You don't have anything else to add?
No, I'm good, bro.
No worries. That's it for this week. As I said, send through your questions. Hope you all have a very good week. And
Fuck the Eels.
yeah, that's harsh.